I definitely will be Brian, okay? And I watched Sacha rubbing his hands just when the word Bri came up. I just saw that happening. I did buy a buri roll outside a shop, which is kind of Brian, okay? I still felt like I smelled like Bri. The whole South Africa cooked. Look at that scoreline, 67-30. Oh, someone was being bribed over the weekend on the hot coals. It was phenomenal. The Springboks produced a performance to remember, let's say, in Durbs, overpowering Argentina 67-30 to stay very much on track now for the Rugby Championship title. A night of high drama, pure brilliance, in particular in the form of Sasha Feinberg-Mngomezulu stealing the show through a record-breaking 37-point haul. Included a hat-trick of tries, some flawless kicking as well, and that was off the tee and in open play. The Boks ran in 9 tries, obviously sending a strong message heading into Twickenham. And joining us to break it all down is Setu Time, rugby commentator, content creator. But did you have a voice left after this weekend?
Fortunately, being the grandest voice in Cape Town, you have to make sure that you're above average. But speaking of bras and wearing your Springbok jerseys, I haven't taken this off since Wednesday, man.
Good.
Heritage. I'm surprised that you guys can't smell the bra.
Maybe that's you. I've been close to you for the last few days because I smelled bra everywhere. I smelled salmon cooking over the weekend. Buddy, when you look at a performance like that, because you've got to constantly kind of give a snapshot of where the Boks are, of where World Rugby is, of that ecosystem.
Yeah, for sure.
You get moments that give us a very clear snapshot of where we are right now. How terrified must every other team be of the Springboks going into this next World Cup?
No, look, I mean, first, just starting with our attacking prowess now. You know, I mean, we've gone from the old physical Springboks, now we've just blending attacking prowess and defensive effort. And I mean, even though our defensive, there are some areas where, I mean, there are some cracks courtesy of Australia. But in terms of the transitioning, which we are currently seeing right now, we can chop and change. You can put Sacha, you can put Libok, you can put everyone there. It's just everyone just plays with the system. And I mean, it's good transition. It's good for the upcoming World Cup.
9 we were nervous about chasing the bonus point on Friday. Well, Sasha is a bonus point. I think we will. But it's I can joke about it, but we've now got 3 teams that we can play around with, essentially first teams. Not a second string or a third string team, but horses for courses. If we can meet a team where they at and we can still play the physical game, what excited you the most beyond Sasha's performance? Obviously, he had the freedom and the license to do that. And it was hilarious watching Kanan get out of the way. Other players were just like, go do your thing, do your thing, Boykie. But the team performance, what excited you the most?
Yeah, I mean, I'm giving it, I mean, we thought against the All Blacks at Wellington, that was a 10 out of 10, but if it's possible, I'm feeling like at a 12 out of 10. I mean, of course, I was nervous before the game. You do understand that Argentina, on a good day, they'll give you a run for your money.
They've beaten everybody this
year. And just also considering how the game started, it was rather an awkward game, very weird. Started off just helter-skelter, we score, they score, and just making sure that all the mistakes we make, they capitalize on that. But I just like the fact that second half, we carry on playing. We never died down. We just made sure we planted the final whistle. And look, almost a century of tries.
I think they added 5 minutes on just to give us a bit more time to play because it just looked so beautiful. And, you know, we can joke about Sasha's performance. You know, you've got nerves now around a player that plays inside and outside the box so beautifully, but they seem to have found a way to give him the license to go and express himself.
Yeah, one thing is for certain. I mean, he's close to 10 caps now, Sasha, so that experience is coming in now. As much as I do understand that as young as he is, does get a bit, I mean, allow him.
I don't want that to die. It looks like a schoolboy playing at his peak. And that I say with all due respect.
100%.
There was a level of that scrum half try, a la Joost. I mean, it was like, but okay, slow down, kids, slow down. But that's what you want. You want a player to be brimming with confidence.
Yeah, listen, in the morning, I was looking for a radio station. I was looking for Sasha FM. There was nothing. So I had to remind myself of those highlights. And what a ride that was to this side. But look, it's a great, even the games that we lose as the Springboks, it's a learning curves. The game we lost against Australia, came back at Cape Town. They gave us a fright, but we were able to beat them. So what I like about the Springboks is that all the games they play, they just tick the boxes.
There's a
get better
learning
and
curve
better.
there,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I'll keep on reiterating on that transition as well.
And we, for the longest time, wanted to play the beautiful game,
Yeah.
i.e. a try where every
Yeah.
player on the field touches the ball, and we got one of those tries.
For sure.
I mean, the old boys were calling it the try of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and it's, as a forward, you want to have a hand
For sure.
in those sorts of tries, but it speaks
Yeah.
to a transition, and you touched on it now. Argentina used to be able to spoil the party for us so easily. They'd slow the ball down, they'd
Yeah.
make it ugly. That's how they would get their wins. It seems like we
100%.
found a way to transition that now.
100%.
And that is a scary thing. That, for me, is the beautiful game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Argentina back in the days, it was like Queen's College versus Hudson Park. So now that's completely different. It's like, so your bish bash or what's a bish bosh?
Handbags
so
were out.
Exactly.
It was
So
hectic,
now
bro.
when you play against Argentina, it's like you have to make sure, because Julian Montoya is an inspirational captain, taking over from Augustin Creevy, and then the Carreras, Martin Carreras and his brother fly off. So they have got the players.
They're sixth in the world. I think they're above
Exactly.
Australia now.
And
yeah.
I mean, we do have one hand on the rugby championship, but at Twickenham, that's home away from home, I feel. Now we're going to take it.
What could go wrong potentially to play both sides, to play devil's advocate?
What could go wrong is us going down, but having that bonus point. Yeah. We've got that bonus point that the All Blacks didn't have against Australia, so we are ahead. But I mean, a rugby game on the day, yeah, it's very tricky.
I'm loving. I'm looking into your eyes for one
Yeah.
negative piece of
Yeah,
energy
I
there,
can just
dude,
see-
and it's not going to come today.
Nah,
I'll
not
bring
this
you
time.
in again tomorrow to ask about Twickenham, but for now, I don't think anything is going to
Yeah,
beat us
yeah.
or break us. Beautiful, beautiful message to send, obviously building up towards the next World Cup. Wake-up call for every other team in world rugby right now, but I think we'll give our flowers to a young man who certainly deserves them. Sasha Feinberg-Mngomezulu and the Springboks around him, giving him the freedom to be able to express himself like that. A once-in-a-lifetime rugby moment. And yeah, I'm so glad you got to watch it, dude.
For sure. I mean, as a 22-year-old taking over a record of a legend like Percy Montgomery, and is only still young, he's got 15 more years left, I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm happy, man. We are going to get moving in just a moment. If that has inspired you to look at your own self and get up and embrace the week.